What's going on, guys? We got another Cup of Nations battle here. We have King of Kings as Syracuse and Gamblekara as Arabasi. Syracusan build. We got a Hippeus Lancer, 3 Italian Cav. Looks like 3 Samnites probably. Yep, 3 Samnites. A Pictoplites gen. A couple of slingers here. 1, 2, 4 slingers. Probably some Thorax Hoplites. No, Veteran Hoplites. Thorax Hoplites. Thorax Hoplites, and Veteran Hoplites, so 2 Thorax, 2 Veteran, and 3 Militia Hoplites, or no, 2 Militia Hoplites and 1 Thorough Spear. It's a very interesting army, very infantry heavy. Obviously, Syracuse can bring some of the best spears in the game. I think they're actually one of the best factions in the Cup of Nations, no lie, because their spears are so good in melee. The Veteran Hoplites, the Pict Hoplites, even the Etruscan Hoplites, and obviously Thorax Hoplites. And then they can bring decent cav with the Italians, even a Hippeus Lancer, and decent slingers and archers and stuff, so that makes them very deadly. Now let's look at the Arabasi army here. We got Iberian Spears, 4 of them, just cheap spears, 4 Noble Fighters, obviously trying to make the most of his infantry, and 2 Painted Warriors, obviously really good on the charge. We got also 4 Celt-Iberian Cav, looks like 4 Iberian Slingers, and 1 Iberian Skirmisher. So, very good infantry, but this is the problem in the Cup of Nations for, for barbarians against the civilized faction, the Greek factions, is that barbarians can only bring these 4 infantry or 6 infantry, and they're just going to get absolutely outnumbered by these so many spears, and these Iberian spears all lose to the Militia Hoplites. And obviously these Noble Fighters are deadly, but they can get focused down and then just like bogged down by so many units for Syracuse. So this is going to be very interesting. Noble Fighters are going to charge in right off the bat, just going to destroy these Militia Hoplites, but this is fine. Now he wants to engage quickly, and he does. King of Kings very smartly engages. Now the Noble Swords don't get their charge, and this is going to make them a lot weaker of a target. These Militia Hoplites did their job. They just absorbed the charge, lose all their men, whatever. But he has a second line of Noble Fighters. This is really good from King of Kings over here, from Gamblekara, sorry. He has a second line of Noble Fighters that charge in and get their charge, and they're going to get a lot of kills, like already up to 40 kills on the Noble Fighters. These guys have more kills, but they kill the Militia Hoplites. He's going to cycle these guys in and out, it looks like. And this is still a decent fight. These Painted Warriors charging these Veteran Hoplites, get a good charge, but now he probably wants to cycle in here, and that's what he's doing. It looks like he can cycle out his Painted Warriors, maybe flank. Meanwhile, yeah, focusing the enemy general, this is really smart. But he is going to get a quick engagement with the Pict Hoplites general, and this is not a good engagement for the general of Syracuse here. He might die. He obviously will have support, but this is what I'm saying. Each of the units for Syracuse has like a 2-on-1 fight. You see the Painted one, the Noble Fighters just cycle charging here, and this is really good. But how long will it be able to do this for? Look, already units are breaking through, and they're going to be able to flank around and kill the general here. Noble Fighter, 84 men, so they've been taking a lot of casualties. I don't know from what, though. Maybe these Thorough Spears? No, it must have been the Slingers, or something. I have no idea, actually, what's killed so many of these Noble Fighters. But there's also a Painted Warrior in there, and they're getting kills. They'll probably end up winning against this Veteran Hoplite. But now we can see that this is a problem for Arabasi, and it was always going to be the problem. Their infantry is better, but there's not enough of it, and eventually somewhere there's going to be a breakthrough, because there's like 10 or 12 infantry for Syracuse, and they're getting through the flanks, they're getting through the creases, and now they're in the back lines. And once they're in the back lines, these Iberian Spears are nothing compared to these Samnite Warriors, which just cut through them so quickly. And this allows Syracuse to just focus fire the general. We can see it's obviously working. I'm not sure why he used the Commander General. Should probably use Battle Rhythm Second Wind. It's very effective with the Headhunt. And we can see these Noble Fighters over here did a great job. Honestly, over here, this was really impressive from Gamblekara. He was just cycling in and out, and look how, and he's done so well. He's killed basically 3 units for the cost of 2 and a Painted Warrior, and they're still going to win this fight. But over everywhere else, it's not so rosy for Gamblekara. He's losing Noble Fighters really easily here. The Pict Hoplites, not even carrying, not taking any losses. The Samnites, so tanky. The Syracusan units in this army are just so tanky, it's ridiculous. And the Hippeus Lancers are just getting absolutely mauled here. They killed this Celt-Iberian Cav, but they're definitely going to die in a second here. Although he will get some charges in, actually, so maybe he could maybe kill all these guys. That would be insane. Where's the rest of his Celt-Iberian Cav? Yeah, trying to flank around, but it might be too late. He is winning this flank decisively. I think what he did here was just absolutely genius. If he had just like withdrawn his guys on the other side and not fought, he would have been in a really nice spot here. He would have been able to do so much damage on this flank and then wrap. The general has only 68 kills. Really not doing that well here, and the Pict Hoplites are going to eventually win this pretty easily, as they're now exhausted. The Noble Fighters are very tired. He is killing off these Hippeus Lancers. They got 115 kills though. They weren't used against the infantry, which is kind of interesting. And now these noble fighters are getting it into the back lines here, trying to destroy these guys. But the question will be, honestly, like, what is he going to stop these slingers with? Like, there's nothing pretty much that he can do to stop these slingers, and they've just been focusing at. They have so many kills, the slingers, like 40, 30. This guy's not many kills for some reason. But the rest of them have a lot of kills, and they're just only killing noble fighters pretty much. And that has allowed these like picked hoplites and veteran hoplites to win against noble fighters. Usually they would obviously lose. However, he still has a lot of slingers left, so I don't think it's over here. He is firing into the flank. His general's going to die any second. But if he can win this fight and then help his general out, he still has a chance. He obviously will need his Celtiberian Cav to win, and they will eventually win this fight, and then he can go after the slinger. So I don't think it's over, especially with all these skirmishers left on the field. However, looks like something, the general probably died there. Yeah, general just died. Breaks 2 noble fighters. And now he has all sorts of problems here. These noble fighters are tired, so they're not going to be that effective, and there's just so many units and slingers for Arevasi that, or for Syracuse actually, that's going to be really hard for him to win. And this was always going to be the problem for the Arevasi forces. There's not, you don't have enough good infantry to win the fight. Now he is winning against these Celtiberian Cav, so I think he actually has a chance here. It's just going to be really, he needs to go chase these slingers like right now. But he's also lost this Celtiberian Cav here, so it's going to be very hard for him to win. It's just going to be chased around here. Especially if these Italian Cav kill these guys, they can just chase these guys. They don't need to worry about their own slingers. If they kill these slingers, the game is definitely over. And now, yeah, they're just going to focus this Cav. This noble fighter will die any second now. They have 205 kills. Yeah, I don't know why. They charged into skirmishers, that makes sense just to slow them down. Because they were probably out of ammo anyway. But there's definitely no hope. These Cav can just go chase them down. I think this was definitely a mismatch. I think Gamblekar actually played this really well. Over here especially. Like what he was doing, cycling in his noble fighters to always get consistent charges was really good. But the problem is, like, you just can't afford to do that everywhere on the line because Syracuse has like twice your amount of melee infantry. Your Iberian spearmen are no match for even militia hoplites, but definitely not thorax or veteran hoplites. So eventually you're going to get flanked somewhere. You can't afford to spend 2 or 3 units killing 2 units because then you're just going to get wrapped. And meanwhile, these slingers are just focusing your general the entire game, so you're just like, what can I even do there? Very difficult situation, obviously. He's just screening with his spears here. Veteran hoplites, obviously going to take down these Cav. Can't get to the slingers. They're just focusing the Cav. These noble fighters are doing a really great job here, fighting for their lives out here, trying to kill so many guys, and they're doing a good job. Up to 230 kills. You can see once these noble fighters get good situations for them, they can do so much damage, but obviously it wasn't enough. And just from the very outset of the battle, it was going to be a big challenge for Gamblekar. I think he did a good job, but it just wasn't enough here. He's going to lose his men in a sec here. Let's go look at the kills. We can see, like, immediately his infantry for Syracuse did so well. And like, if you were to say like, oh, it was a noble fighter versus like a veteran hoplite, you wouldn't expect them to do so well. But the fact of the matter was they had so many more infantry units. You can see like 4 noble fighters didn't even do that well. Like the general especially got just focused down and killed. Painted warriors did fine, but the real problem with, I think, was this Cav wasn't able to use them to get to the slingers. Maybe you should have just like stopped and engaged the slinger war first and tried to kill the enemy slingers. I mean, I think the Iberian slingers are better than the Greek slingers, and he doesn't want the slingers to focus his general, whereas focusing the picked hoplites with his own slingers, not very effective. They have way more armor and better shields, so that wouldn't have been very effective. You can see these infantry did really well. Militia hoplites were just sacrificed, but the slingers got, these are all on noble fighters pretty much, so like a good 130 kills on noble fighters is absolutely brilliant. Samnites did really well as well. And the Italian Cav didn't really do much. Hippeus Lancer didn't do that much. I mean, it got 118 kills, but it killed like 1 Celtiberian Cav. It was a good game. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.